so wrong, so uncertain how to go on. Can't lose faith.
All right, she's one of our favorites, fellow New Yorker, singer-songwriter Sophia Angelica. She's been a creative activist with the United Nations since she was 13 years old, writing music for various organizations and social causes.
So her new single, Survivors, brings together artists from all over the world to share a message of hope in these times of uncertainty. And Sophia Angelica joining us this morning. Sophia, all grown up. How are you?
I'm doing well, especially during these times. It's been a crazy few months, but always doing music.
and you're right, so uncertain these times, even for everyone, no matter what your age you are, right?
Yeah, it's really difficult to know how life is going to progress, especially with this pandemic. But, you know, there's always a way, you know?
And I love the new song, Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us the backstory to it.
Well, it's truly incredible because I was actually interviewing this producer from Uruguay. He's also someone who writes music for social causes. And I was interviewing him just for an article or a project that I was doing for school, because at the time I was in my senior year and I graduated virtually. But basically, we got to talking about writing a song about the pandemic, and not particularly about the pandemic, but about the experience of people during the pandemic and surviving what is such a difficult global situation. And we ended up creating it together. He created the music and I wrote the lyrics. And all of a sudden, all of these incredible musicians from all over the world, 29 musicians to be exact, got involved and they all played on the song. So the song's very organically created. And it became this global movement where basically it's international and we have different people joining us, even if it's distant. And in a way, we're all social distancing. So we're all distant, even our neighbors down the street. So it kind of brings together that message of unity, even across countries, you know?
I love that. I mean, this isn't your first foray into this activism. You kind of took it on when your brother got sick a few years ago, right?
Yeah. This was way before, actually. When I was 13, I got involved with the United Nations, and I started writing music for social causes, specifically human rights, anti-bullying, anti-discrimination, because I'm Latina, so I'm very into anti-discrimination, especially when it comes to Latinos. And over the years, I got really into it. I actually did a university tour in Taiwan, which was really fun. But it was basically to talk about human rights, teach them about human rights through music. And that was in 2018. But in 2019, my brother did get sick and he was in dire need of a kidney transplant. And I fought it the only way I knew how, which was with music. And I wrote a song, My Brother, Big Brother, created a national campaign to try and help him find a kidney. And lo and behold, he has a kidney since September 24th of 2020, and he's doing much better now. And the person who actually referred us to the person who was going to donate to my brother said that she actually found him through the song. So
wow, that's so beautiful. Of course, you were here when you were 13 years old, right? And the voice of the singing rabbit for Dora the Explorer on Nickelodeon. A long way from those days, but it must give you great pride when you see your activism paying off like that.
Yeah, it was really incredible to see how music can really bring people together, or just simply inform people of situations, and inspire people to give back, and to also tell their stories. And that's partially what Survivors is about, for people to tell their survival story during this pandemic, and to join the movement and be a part of it. We're creating different versions also, and we'd love for anyone who is interested in Survivors to be a part of the movement, post on social media, TikTok, whatever it is. And me and Juan Cristiani, who created it with me, we're just really proud of it and really happy to be sharing this journey together.
So people can contribute in some way, help?
Yeah, so Survivors, we like to say it's not only a song, it's a movement because we brought together so many people from all over the world. So we'd love for anyone who wants to be a part of Survivors. In some way, we're creating different versions in different languages, and everyone can tell their own survival story and use the hashtag #WeAreSurvivors through social media to connect with us and to see if we can all collaborate on something and just join
Great
together
idea.
and create together, you know?
Great
Especially
idea.
during these times.
I love it. Okay, and you're going to perform for us later in the show, Sophia. So we're excited
Yes.
to have you back. Take a little break. Sophia Angelica, we'll hear her song later on. Thank you. So great to talk to you.
Thank you so much for inviting me back. It's so great to be back here.
Great. We're going to leave you now with a very special performance from singer-songwriter and fellow New Yorker, Sophia Angelica.
Here's her single. It's called Survivors.
The world is suffering, feels so wrong, so uncertain how to go on. Can't lose faith, we'll be strong as survivors, win the war.
Open our heart and our mind to one another. We can recover all we have lost. We can't fight, can't divide us. We're survivors.
Even if you're lonely, you're not alone. Even if we're distant, fight together through